Hi Makeup Geeks! I hope you guys are doing great. I don't know if you guys noticed I have a new little setup here. My friend Adette and my boyfriend, which we call Cocoa Bear, helped me set this up, and I really like how it turned out. And I'm really excited too because fall's coming up, and you guys, I am such a fall junkie. Wait till I get some fall decor. I'm gonna deck this out. I'm really excited. I'm actually gonna go to Michael's after this and go shopping because I have a coupon. Enough blabbing. The look that I have today is a pink and copper look, and it's inspired by Beauty Box. And let me show you her picture. I have it on my phone. So I'm going to link to her site because I want to make sure I give her credit for the idea for this look. I don't know if you can see that. She did a gorgeous look on this. I love her makeup looks, but she did a pink and a copper look. I loved it. So I did this look to kind of, because I was inspired by her stuff. Loved how it turned out. I just think it's such a fun look for a transition from summer to fall because you have that copper color, but you have a nice pink. And I used one of the new Makeup Geek pigments today, Vegas Lights, which is a gorgeous coppery, chunky color. It's kind of like MAC's sparkle pigment, but not quite as chunky. It's a little bit easier to work with, so I used that today. So I'm going to stop blabbing. Let's get going on the look. Alright, to start off this look, you need a paint pot. I love MAC's paint pots. I think they're amazing. I'm going to use the one in Rubenesque. I just realized before I started, do you guys see how well I coordinated today? Because I wasn't planning on doing this eye. I just sat down. I was like, you know what? I want to try this look. This is one of those days where I just want to play with makeup and have fun with it. Obviously, it doesn't coordinate with the cobalt blue top that I'm wearing, but we're going to ignore that. Take your Rubenesque paint pot and just take a ring finger. We're going to apply this all over the lid and come up above the crease just a little bit, but we're not going to put this all the way up to the brow. I just want to put it on the lid because it's shimmery, and especially for us, you know, over 30 ladies, we don't want to emphasize any sort of, you know, loose skin in there. Now it's time for the eyeshadows, and I'm going to show you guys a trick just because a lot of you are afraid to wear pink shadow. For me, because I have very dark features, pink doesn't seem to look as bad on me, but I know it's not for everyone. So I want to show you a couple options you can do. I'm going to try to get this in the close cam. Okay, so here's my 4 colors. This is Bitten, Simply Marlena, and Cupcake. You basically need 3 colors ranging from light, medium, and dark. So if you don't want to do pink, you could switch out those colors for purples, teals, browns if you want to keep this very neutral. But for me personally, I love the combination between pink and copper. I think it's just a cool combination, especially as we're going from summer to fall. It's just a great kind of in-between look that I really like. So that's some options for you if you don't want to wear pink. Take a, what did I do with it? Hold on. There we go. I'm going to take a small kind of crease brush like this one, and I'm going to go in with the Simply Marlena, which is the bright pink color. We're going to put this just here on the outer part of the eye, just like that outer corner, and then I'm going to start sweeping it inwards, and we're going to go in the crease. I'm going to pick up a little bit more and put it here on the inner part of the tear duct. Make sure it's really important that you leave the center part empty because that's where we're going to put that copper color later. So this is what you should have so far. Now you're going to go in with the lighter color. So if you used purples, you want to go in for the light purple, lavender color. I'm going to use the light pink. This is Cupcake. And that same brush, now I'm going to blend out the crease with the lighter color and just smoke it out and buff out any harsh lines. Now to blend out under the brow bone and around the edge here, you want to take an eyeshadow that's the exact same color as your skin. For me, that's going to be Beaches and Cream. Same brush. Getting a lot of use out of this brush today. You're going to buff it right under the brow bone and around the edge here because you want it to be very soft and subtle above the crease. Now you're going to switch to a really small dome-shaped brush or a pencil brush, just something that's really tiny. We're going to intensify or darken the outer and inner corner. So take your darkest shadow from the color range that you're using. Since I'm using pinks, I'm going to take a dark pink. This is the color Bitten. And with that really tiny dome brush, I'm going to just darken right here on the outer part of my eye. Get the color started, and then I'm going to sweep it inwards. So do little strokes like this And then the same thing with the inner corner. I have to be careful with the inner corner because my eyes are kind of close together and I don't want to put too much darkness in here because then it makes me look almost cross-eyed. I'm like this the whole time. But if you have eyes that are wide set, your eyes are further apart on your head, I don't know if that makes sense, by all means put darkness in here because it'll kind of draw your eyes together. For me, I have the opposite problem. But I'm going to still try this because I want to show you guys the technique and it's a cool look. So I'm going to put it on the inner part and sweep it inwards to feather it in. Okay, now we're going to put some color under the lower lash line. This is optional. If you guys don't want to do that, you can skip this step. I'm going to take a gold pencil, had a brain fart right there, gold eyeliner. This is the Urban Decay one in the color Honey. I know L'Oreal Hip has some great ones too. Pretty much everyone now has a gold eyeliner. It doesn't matter which one you use. I'm going to put this all under the lower lash line. So I'm going to go in on top with those similar colors. I like how when I do lip products, I can talk freely, but when I'm doing eyeliner, I stop talking. It's like, no, I can't do this. Okay, now we're going to take a really tiny little brush like this, and we're going to go in with the pigment that I was going to use. I'm going to put this on the lid too. This is the color Vegas Lights. It's a really pretty coppery color. Let me do a little swatchy swatch for you guys. Come on, camera, focus, focus. There we go. Isn't that a gorgeous coppery color? It's kind of a little chunky. It reminds me a little bit of MAC's Copper Sparkle, but it's not quite as chunky. It's a really pretty pigment. So I'm going to take some of that, and we're going to put this on the center of the lower lash line with that little tiny brush. Probably should have did this on the lid first, but whatever. Take the color Bitten and that same brush, and we're going to darken the outer part of the lower lash line. Let me get my hair. I'm having all sorts of issues today because my mirror's down here, I have a camera here, my hair's in the way, I'm having all sorts of stuff going on today. Okay. Now we're going to take a small flat brush, doesn't matter which one it is. This is I don't know what brush this is, it's just small and flat. Take some of the pigment. Now the best way to use pigments is on the lid. I love using it for just a little pop of shimmer or glitter on the lid just to make your eyes stand out a bit. But they can be a little messy. So what you want to do is take your flat brush, dip it into the little pot, and then take the lid, smash it into the lid, tap it a couple times to get rid of the excess on the brush so you don't have a lot of fallout and it's a little less messy that way. So you want to kind of smush it in the brush. And then what we're going to do is just pat this on the center of the lid. Right over that base I put on what seems like a really long time ago. Do you see how I'm just patting this on the lid? And I'm kind of slightly blending it over into the pink that I put out here. And if you want, you can go on with some sort of fluffy dome brush and kind of sweep the crease a little bit just so that glitter doesn't get up there. Really pretty. And then for the waterline, shocker, I'm not going to put black in the waterline today. I'm doing a nudie color. This will kind of open the eyes a little bit, especially since there's so much going on. This is the Tarte Emphasize in the, I don't know what color it is. It's a nude color eyeliner. Use which one you want. Pull it down. We're just going to run this all in the waterline. And do you see how that really opens up my eyes a little bit more right there? Let's do the lashes. I'm going to use the Red Cherry DW ones today. Ooh la la. So what you want to do with your lashes, a trick is to take your Duo Lash Adhesive. You're going to put a little bit on here, and just a little bit. Hopefully the camera doesn't freak out on me. Put a thin layer of that on there, and you're going to let this sit for a good 30 seconds until it starts to get a little bit dark and tacky, and then put your lashes on so they don't slide around all over the place. Okay, so it's been a full minute of me sitting here with the glue waiting for it to get tacky. I'm so impatient. I'm like, come on, glue, let's get going. You want to take some tweezers, and I'm going to get this far from the mirror because that's what it takes for me to get this on straight. You want to look straight at the mirror, come in down at an angle with your tweezers, and set them right as close as you can get to the lash line. So set it in the center, and then grab each edge of the lashes, and then press it down. Okay, so the eyes are done. Let's go on to the cheeks. I'm going to keep everything else pretty easy. I thought, oh, I could do something cool with the lips, but there's so much going on with the eyes. We're just going to keep it really simple. I'm not even going to put blush on today because there's a lot of pink going on this face. I'm going to take the Cargo blush. I've had this for quite a while. It's the Blu-ray one, high definition. I don't even know if they sell this anymore. You guys can use whatever bronzer contouring powder that you like. And all you really need is kind of a dome-shaped brush. This is a Sephora one. And I'm just going to apply this under the cheekbones to kind of contour because I'm feeling a little light right now. You guys know I do my spraying. I haven't done spraying in a while. Okay, so we're going to buff that under there. Now I'm not going to do blush, but I'm going to do highlighter. I'm going to use the Too Faced Candlelight one. Really pretty. You want to go easy on this. You don't want too much shimmer because the eyes again are dramatic. So I like to use the soft dome brush and eye brush and apply it with that because it gives me more control and I can just apply it where I want it. So take some of that and we're just going to put it right here on the top of the cheekbone and then buff it out. Gives me a lot more control doing it that way. If you can tell, I got a little too cray-cray with the bronzer here, so you can just take a sponge or even like a beauty blender and kind of dab it and that will lighten that up so it's not so harsh. Okay, now for the lips, I'm going to keep it easy like I said. I'm going to use the Too Faced lipsticks. I love their lipsticks. They're really nice quality. They're very creamy. They're pigmented. This is the color Naked Dolly. Let me swatch it on the back of my hand. It's a very nude, soft pink color. Very, very nice. And I wanted to do something very nude to balance out the eyes. So I'm just going to apply a layer of that. I'm not even going to do any lip gloss or anything today, just because I want to keep it very low-key with the face. So there we go. I'm still trying to get over the fact that I have bright pink and copper eyes right now with a blue top. So that's all right. I'll change tonight when I go out. I hope that was fun for you guys. I really had fun doing this. And check out the new pigments. I have 5 new ones that came out. The Vegas Lights one is one of the 5. It's my favorite one out of that group. I really like that copper color. And I like this combination of the pink and copper. But again, if you guys don't want to wear pink eyeshadow, I totally get it. Switch it out for different ones using that same technique. So click on the link below to find out all the stuff I use, pictures, all that great stuff. So hope you guys are doing really great, and thanks again for your support and for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.